Okay, I'm going to show you how to put a bike template into game. Okay, the first thing you need to know is when you work with a template, you have to rename the template file when you're finished to a bike file that's already in game. So the first thing you do is you would need Mx program, and you'd have to open the common file and extract all the contents. And I've already done that, so I'll show you what it looks like. Stock common, and it'll list. You see, these are all the game files. Here's the vehicle files right here, and you need to go to the text, and this lists all the bike skin files. And if you need a template, you want the DXT file. So all you would do is get the DXT file, copy it to your desktop, and then you need to convert it. And I'll show you that right now. Okay, here's the DXT file right here that I'm working with, and I already renamed it to YC250 underline Troy underline 01 underline plastics and then .dxt. Okay, now I need to convert the DXT to a DDS file. So I need the DXT to DDS program, which is right here, and I'll show you how to install it. Okay, extract it to the desktop, and you'll get this icon here. I don't need that anymore. Okay, this is it here. Put it away. Okay, now just click on it and open it, and this box will come up, and it's asking you, what do you want to convert it to? So I want to convert this file to DDS. So click on that, and since the file's on a desktop, point it to your desktop, and I want the plastics file, DXT, so I open it. Now it's converted. It'll convert to your desktop. It's over here out of screen view. I'll bring it over here. So now you got a DDS file. Let me get rid of the original because I don't need it right now. Okay, now you gotta take this DDS file and need to convert that to the BMP. So you need the DXT to BMP program, and I'll show you how to install that. When you install the desktop, you'll get this program, so you need to run it, set it up, install it, add shortstop to desktop. Okay, now installed it. When you install it, you'll get this icon on your desktop if you check the box. Okay, the first thing that I always do is open file location, because I want to pin it to my start menu. See, here's the application here. And I pin it to my start menu, which basically means when you come over here, it'll be listed. See, there it is right there. Okay, I don't need that since we got that installed. Okay, now you're set up. Okay, now what you do is you need to run the DXT BMP program. Oops. Move it up so you can see it. Okay, come over here towards this file and you want to open. And you point it to your desktop where the file is. Look for the DDS file right here. And it'll open it. See, and there's the file I'm working with. It's not full screen, that's why you don't see the whole thing, but that's what it looks like. Okay, now you want to save it so you can work with it in Photoshop. Save the file as 24-bit BMP. Point it to your desktop. And I always go over here and get rid of the DXT extension and the dot, so it only says plastics, because it'll rename it to BMP. So, but I always do that anyways. Save to my desktop. Okay, we're done with this program, so I'll close it. Okay, now that I got it converted, you can open it with Photoshop. But I use Corel, it's the same thing pretty much. Okay, now I want to modify the template to whatever. Add logos, different paint schemes, that kind of stuff. Okay, since it's not full screen, I gotta move it over a little. See that, so that's what it'll come up with. And before you save it, you gotta make sure the image size, where it says resize, let's see where I want it. you want to make sure the size is 512 by 256. That's all I wanted to say. Anyways, okay, now you're done with doing whatever. You added logos, you can paint or do whatever. Okay, now you're ready to save it. So save as. Go through there and get TGA. Save it to my desktop. Okay, now you're done with this program. Okay, now that you get rid of the first one that you converted, okay. Okay, now here's the file that you're finished with and you're ready to convert it back. So open a DMT program again. Click open. Look for the TGA file. Open. Okay, now you want to convert it. So just save it as DDS texture. Save it to desktop. Okay. Okay, now you download the TGA file so you can do that. Okay, here's the file that now we got it converted back to DDS. Now you got to convert it back to DXT. So go open this program again. Then you come over here, convert it to, go to desktop, find the file, there it is. Convert it. Okay, now get rid of that. That's the one you just worked on, you don't need it. Here's the file that was converted. Okay, now what you need to do is rename the file. Because it'll say plastic DDS.dxt, you need to get rid of that DDS extension. So now it'll just say plastics.dxt. Okay, now that one is ready to be repacked. And since I'm using gold rims, I renamed the yellow rims file to the same name. Oops, those are two files you want to repack. Okay, get rid of these since I don't need them. Okay, now you got to repack with Multi-X. So the first thing you do is make a new folder on the desktop and rename it Data, capital D. Okay, open that. Add 3 more folders. Oops. Losing my train of thought. Okay, I only need 1 folder. And you name that VEH. Oops, actually. Yeah. Okay, open that. New folder. Rename that text. Okay. Open that. Take those 2 files. Put them in there. So you need data folder, vehicle, and then text. Put those in there. Okay. Okay, now I gotta repack it. Open Multi-X. Come over here, file, new file, select, look for pack, and then Mx Vs Atv Unleashed, create new wizard. Then you gotta tell it where it is. You want it to be on desktop. Okay, look for the data, highlight that, and you want to click that right there, and here's where you name it. Let's see, ally sign, and then Hannah. Oops. And then .pak. And copy it so you don't have to put typing in, you gotta add it again. So click save. Come down here and do the same thing. Let's just select path, paste it on, click save, and then continue. Okay, what basically just did, just packed it for you. There it is right there. That's how you add a skin to game. Now I'll start the game and show you the example in game. Okay, there it is in game under Yamaha Troy.